of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, a poverty alleviation. A statement on Monday afternoon signed by presidential spokesman Ajurin Gilali said Tinubu's decision was in line with the president's avowed commitment to uphold the highest standards of integrity, transparency, and accountability in the management of the Commonwealth of Nigerians. The president further directs the executive chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC to conduct a thorough investigation into all aspects of the financial transactions involving the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, as well as one or more agencies thereunder. The suspended minister is hereby directed to hand over to the permanent secretary of the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, and she is further directed by the president to further cooperate with the investigating authorities as they conduct their investigation. Moving on now to Ondo State, a social political group, the Ondo State Redemption Initiative, OSRI, on Monday accused the governor of Ondo State, Honorable Lucky Ayedatiwa, of certificate forgery, branding him unworthy to lead the state. In a statement by its president, Pastor Adebayo Gusani, Secretary Jide Oriola, and Publicity Secretary Sunday Ayeni, the group alleged that Ayedatiwa's educational claims have been exposed as fraudulent. Reacting, Governor Ayedatiwa described the allegation as another plot out of the allegations of another playbook of those who failed in their efforts to impeach him when he was deputy governor. Speaking through his chief press secretary, Prince Ebenezer Denion, Ayedatiwa said, after failing woefully with the attempts to paint the governor in bad light with the stories of surrounding the governor and the death of the former governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, these desperate elements have resorted to blackmail. And still now in Kano State, at least one person has been confirmed dead and a truck grazed down following a fire outbreak at an illegal oil refinery in Katango area of Wailari, located along Ring Road bypass opposite Mariam Shikaral Estate in Kano. The fire, which started around 9:50 a.m. on Monday morning, also burnt down 5 residential houses in the location. It took about another 3 hours for the men of the Kano State Fire Service, National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA), and fire workers from Salbas petrol station to bring the fire under control. The dead body, identified as that of one Aminu, burned beyond recognition and was later recovered from the debris of the legal refinery by the fire workers. And now, an Ikeja sexual offences and domestic violence court on Monday remanded the 27-year-old man Owolabi Olabisi at a correctional center for allegedly sexually assaulting his neighbor's 8-year-old daughter. Olabisi, who earlier pleaded not guilty to the charge of sexual assault by penetration, was accused of committing the offense on January 18, 2022 at 2023 at Ojuelegba, Surulere, Lagos State. He was said to have sexually assaulted his victim by penetrating her private part with a finger, contravening the criminal laws of Lagos State 2015. Justice Abiola Shola Doye remanded Olabisi in the correctional facility pending the hearing of his bail application and adjourned the case to February 20th for the commencement of trial. And now in another case, an Ikeja sexual offences and domestic violence court sentenced security guard Olawale Olariwaji to life imprisonment for having sexual intercourse with a 12-year-old girl. Justice Raman Oshodi criticized lapses and delays in the justice system on the part of the Ikoyi Custodial Center for failing to produce the defendants who had been in prison custody for 8 years before the court. The survivor, now 18 years old, testified that the defendant, a security guard at a construction site, forcefully had sex with her when she went to fetch water at the site. The survivor's testimony was supported by her father's account. And now, Professor Wahab Ogbewole, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, has revealed that the institution spends approximately 1.3 billion naira annually on electricity despite facing financial challenges. The Vice Chancellor disclosed this on Monday in his office during an interactive session between the management and the University of Ilorin Students' Union Executive Committee members. Egbewale said the university's monthly expenditure on electricity alone ranged from 120 million naira to 130 million naira, culminating in an annual spending of about 1.2 to 1.3 billion naira. And now on some entertainment, music executive and estranged husband of singer Tiwa Savage, Tunji Balogun, popularly known as T-Bills, has threatened to teach Davido a lesson for allegedly disrespecting his family. He lamented that despite the love himself, Tiwa Savage, and their son Jamil showed towards Davido's first daughter, Imade, who he disrespected his family. T-Bills, who didn't disclose how the singer disrespected his family, vowed that his family would be the last he would ever disrespect. He added that he's waiting for the Grammy Awards to be over so he can spill the tea about the singer. His outburst is coming days after Davido and Tiwa Savage unfollowed each other on Instagram. On that note, we end the news on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.